Today on TFL Bike, I want to do something that we don't really get to do a ton, and it's riding one of the big Harley-Davidson baggers. This is something that I've gotten an opportunity to do every now and then, but Alex and I personally own Sportsters, and this is kind of more of the bike that you think of when you think about a Harley-Davidson. And I think that these bikes are a little misunderstood, and especially in today's age, underappreciated. And I want to talk about why, and that kind of starts first with just walking up to the bike. Honestly, a lot of people talk a lot of the time about how Harley-Davidsons are poorly made, they're unreliable, and well, certainly there have been eras where that was true. This is a 2014, and especially in the last number of years, I gotta be honest, the fit and finish on these bikes, the quality of the paint, the quality of the chrome work, these are actually really impressively well constructed bikes. Firing this up, you can see the navigation screen right here in the center, as well as some analog gauges. Even though this is a 2014, it's got some pretty decent tech and instruments on it. And man, firing it up immediately, it just feels like such a substantial motorcycle. Now we got just a tiny little bit of dirt here to navigate on our way out. Thank you, Andy. But let's get this big beast out on the road. Now there are lots and lots of V-twins out there that are faster, they're higher performance than these big Harley-Davidson V-twins, but there's something about the aesthetic, the quality of your ride on one of these big V-twins that just doesn't feel like other bikes. I mean, there's other big V-twin cruisers out there. It wasn't that long ago that I rode around on a massive Vulcan, and that was an absolutely monstrous V-twin bike that had a similar character to this. But of course, there's no V-twin quite like these big pushrod Harley-Davidson V-twins. Oh my god. They're so smooth. And like, I've ridden baggers and big bikes like this from a lot of other brands, and those bikes are good as well. I mean, a BMW R18 would also be high up on my list, because I think that's a really cool bike too. But there's just something about the Harley-Davidson. Now this particular bike is a 108. From what Andy tells me, it started out life as a 103, and some work has been done to it, so it's got a little extra push. And look, you know, I mean, these motorcycles, people don't buy them because they're insanely fast, right? That's why you buy a sport bike. But it gets out of its own way just fine, and it's actually a really fun thing to ride. I like these bikes after spending some time with them a lot more, again, than I ever would have expected. One of the coolest opportunities that Alex and I have gotten with this job is to ride a lot of different kinds of bikes. And the biggest thing we found after getting to spend a decent amount of time with a lot of different kinds of bikes is that they really are all fun. And on the used market, there's a lot of them that really aren't that expensive. So that's all for this video. I just wanted to really have an excuse to get out and ride on a nice summer day during work. And Andy had this bike available. He and this motorcycle's owner, who's a client of Andy's, were kind enough to let me ride it. And so I decided to bring you guys this video and just talk a little bit about how we feel, Alex and I both, about Harley-Davidson. So let me know what you all think in the comments below, and we'll catch you all in the next video. Hopefully just another good fun ride. See, look at that smile. Even Alex can't help it.
He's got a big smile on his face right now, so I think he likes it.
See? Dirt bike guy, sport bike guy, everyone's smiling.